everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. Today in this session, we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, that is preposition. We do use prepositions in our day-to-day life. Suppose we are sitting on the chair, so on is a preposition. We are going to school, to is a preposition. Prepositions are actually the words that are used before a noun, pronoun or a noun phrase, and it indicates time, place, position, etc. Prepositions join a noun or noun phrase with the entire sentence. Now if we look at this word carefully, it can be divided into two parts. One is pre and other is position. Pre means before something and position means any place. So, a preposition is generally used before the place of which it is describing or to which it is indicating. For example, if I say, I started my journey at 10 a.m. In this, we have indicated time, that is 10 a.m. with preposition to. So to is used just before 10 a.m. Kitty is sitting on the table. So the position of kitty is table and we have used a preposition to indicate it, that is on. So on is used before table, on which we have shown the position of kitty. So let's discuss some prepositions. We have several kinds of prepositions, like prepositions of time. For example, in, on, for, since, at, from, between, during, after, before, by, within, till, until, from, etc. These are the prepositions which indicate time. Now we have prepositions of position or place. Between, among, amongst, amid, amidst, in, at, on, beside, by, under, behind, over, above, below, in front of, etc. All these prepositions show position or place. Prepositions of direction: along, across, against, up, down, to, towards, for, from, at, on, etc. All these prepositions show directions. There are many other prepositions as well. For example, with, along with, and so on. There are many prepositions. Now let us discuss a few of them. First, we have on. Now we use on only when something is above something and they should be in contact with each other. It means the above thing should touch the surface of lower one. In this situation, we use on for this thing which is above. For example, in the image you can see the fruit and vegetables are kept on the table. So we know well that these fruit and vegetables, they are touching the lower surface. For this, we are using on. For public vehicles as well, we use on. For example, I'm on the train, I'm on the bus, I'm on aeroplane. So first condition with on, the above thing should touch the lower surface. Now let us move to the next preposition, that is over. Over is very important preposition. It is used in several types. The first use of over, let's discuss. When something is above something, they are not in contact. They should not be in contact with each other. And the third point to be noted, that they should be vertically, that they should be arranged in a vertical position. So first condition, one thing must be above the lower thing. Second thing, they should not be in contact with each other. They should not touch each other. And the third thing, they should be in vertical position, vertically arranged. For example, as you can see, the umbrella is over her head. The fan is over me. The sun is over our head. So this is over. First use. Now we'll learn the second use of over. If we cover something with other thing, we use over. Now this is the second case. For example, after cooking, when we cover the cauldron with lid, so we can say that put a lid over the cauldron or put a lid over the vessel. We wear a blazer on our shirt. For that, we can use put on a blazer over your shirt. We put blankets over us. For example, put a blanket over the child or put a blanket over the beggar. So there also we can use over. Now the third thing and very interesting thing about over, the third use of over is when something crosses something from the above side. For example, the ball bounced over the fence. It means it crossed the fence. It did not touch it, but it crossed it, jumped over it. The thief jumped over the wall. Sometimes it happened. Teacher teaches, but it didn't come to us. So we can say, whatever she teaches goes over us, goes over us. Well, these are three cases in which we can use over. One more use of over. Now, a question arises in our mind that whenever an aeroplane flies in the sky and we can see it, it is going above the roofs. So how can we use over? So what should we use, over or above, in respect with our roofs or mountains? Now, for example, there is an area of mountains and it is a limited area and the aeroplane is hovering over the mountains only. It means in that particular area only where the mountains are. So we can say the aeroplane is flying over the mountains or over the mountain. But if it crosses the mountains, it is just crossing the mountains. There we can use the aeroplane is flying above the mountains. So for an aeroplane, we can use over and above both. Now let us move to the next preposition, that is under. Now under is very simple. When something is below something and in that particular area, we can use under. It means two things are vertically arranged. Suppose we can see the cat is under the table. He kept the gift under the pillow. The boy is sitting under the tree. Now in this case, in case of tree, we have shed as well, shed of tree. That is the shadow or the shed of tree. Now, if we are talking about a person who is sitting under the tree and we talk about that particular person in respect to tree, we use the man or the boy is sitting under the tree or is standing under the tree. But if we talk about this particular person in respect to the shed, we do not use under. Instead, we use in. He is standing in the shade of the tree, or he is sitting in the shade of the tree. So there is a difference in shade and tree and their prepositions. Now let us move to the next one. Now we have another preposition, that is in. In is used when something is inside a particular area or within the boundaries. For example, the man is walking in the garden. The boy is bathing in the river. It means he's in that particular area only. The ball is in the box. They are playing in the garden. So they are within the boundaries. So it is in. But whenever the transformation takes place, whenever the position changes, whenever we can see the change of medium or whenever we see the transformation, we use into. For example, the boy dived into the river. The boy jumped into the river. So in this case, the position of this boy changes. When he started, he was above, and when he jumped, his position is in changing process. So that changing process is described by preposition